One of our favorite Suncoast Realtors takes us inside amazing homes as part of our Suncoast for Sale segments. However, he has some pretty amazing things happening inside his own home. Andrew Haddad recently experienced an international adoption, and he is here to tell us about it and introduce us to his princess, Emily. And we need to say happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And to Emily.
That's right.
She just turned 1 year old.
Just turned 1 year old, I know.
How exciting.
Absolutely.
So let's back up a year,
Sure.
probably even a year plus,
Yes.
and tell us what made you consider international adoption.
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, when you make that decision to go the adoption route, there's just such a slew of information out there. Just as you can imagine on Google, like international versus, national and all of this.
Yeah.
And so, for my wife and I, it was more of a personal decision. In Japan, which we were introduced to some friends who had a great program they went through, they had success, because that's one of the biggest things we fear.
Absolutely.
Is all these horror stories that you hear. Yet they had success, they referred us into this program, and she was an orphan that we went over there, and we got her at 3 weeks old.
Oh,
and
that's
so
amazing.
it was just incredible. And from a timing standpoint, you wouldn't even believe this. I think it was August when we're like, okay, 100% committed, and then we were over there January 7th.
Oh, wow.
It moved fast, which is actually opposite of the norm, where sometimes it could be a year, 2 years, or you've heard longer stories.
Yeah. So I learned that it's so different country to country. Had a friend this weekend that just taught me about Hong Kong.
Sure.
They don't release their children until age 2.
Yep.
So it's very different. If someone is interested but not sure what to do first, what's your recommendation?
Gosh, that's a good question. And that's the thing. I'm always going to go with the referral. If you know some friends or family that have been through the process, ask the questions. Now that we've been through the process, we love to be able to help or assist with questions. You're so right, though. From country to country, it is completely different. And so, like in Russia or China, like they'll open up countries and then they'll close countries, meaning they won't allow any adoptions for a temporary period.
Right.
So you could be on a waiting list and then get the call that, hey, our country is closed. So there's a lot of different things to consider.
Tell us about your experience of going
Yeah.
overseas to Tokyo. I mean, that itself is an experience.
It was.
And then you came home with a baby.
That's right, I know. So this is actually pictures from our hotel room. And of course, since she was 3 weeks old, so we were in the hotel room a lot. And we had a beautiful view out to Tokyo right there. This was the orphanage right here where she was. Emily was an orphan. So her mother was unwed, and her father unfortunately was not living.
Right.
So she was considered classified an orphan, which allowed us as Americans to be able to adopt her. Otherwise, we would not be able to adopt a baby from Japan if she wasn't an orphan.
Interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes.
So,
And right away, so that you were able to have a newborn. I mean, having that
Absolutely.
newborn experience.
and that was important to us as well. We really wanted to have the newborn experience. It's been an incredible year this year, and we just love it.
Is it rare to be able to get your new child at 3 weeks old, that young?
I would say yes. I would say yes. We opened up the parameters, so we didn't, boy or girl, it didn't matter. We did want a younger age, yet it narrows your window of opportunity for babies. So. But
And where are you in the process
Yeah.
now? Has the adoption been finalized?
Sure. Okay, so that's a great question. So we were so busy getting everything ready, and then we did the adoption, and then to come back and we're like, all right, we did it. So we had to go in front of the courthouse and do the judge. So
okay,
we've
I
done
didn't know
that. So
that.
it is officially finalized as of
congrats.
right now. We are still waiting. I was up in Tampa at immigration last week. We're still waiting for her Social Security card and all the other kind of stuff. So there's still some other processes in place. But yeah, my recommendation, or if I could say anything to anybody, it's if this is a dream or a calling for you, don't let anything stand in your way. Because there are resources out there, there's people out there that have been through it, and it is possible.
And is there a need there?
There is a need. I think there's a need both in our country and throughout the world. And the crazy thing is there are so many families like ours that we wanted to adopt. We were called to adopt a baby, and we did it. Yes, there's a lot of things, a lot of obstacles, a lot of hoops you have to go through.
And it's like a dating game. There's
Just
parents that want babies, and
Yep.
there's babies that need parents. So tell us real quick about your home life. This is your first holiday season.
Oh, there you go. Welcome to
Dad,
baby life.
Oh, Dad,
There you
ready to go.
See that?
All right, right, A+ for Andrew as a
That's
dad.
right.
Picking out a Kleenex in need.
So does she want to go into, does she have any interest in the real estate career? Does she?
Oh, I'll tell you what. Well, she watches the show every single week, and as a matter of fact, we did actually bring a home on here. I wanted to keep this in the light of selling the Suncoast. So for all those families that are with their kids and they want that vacation getaway, this is on Minnesota Key, which is phenomenal. It's a 11-mile barrier island, and it's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 1.475 million, right on the Gulf. And again, for those people that have with their kids all the time, if they want a little getaway, right in our own backyard on the Suncoast, we have our dream home.
I would stay home there and chase toddlers very happily.
Yep. I think she wants her
Andrew, we love seeing you in this light. I know the praises for your hands-on dad abilities are very high from everybody. So congratulations.
We're so blessed. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. And thank you for sharing the story. We've been begging him to bring the baby in. So, all right. Well, happy birthday to Andrew and Emily. And of course, you can always find Andrew and the homes for sale on his website, sellingthesuncoast.com. Coming up next, another great last-minute gift idea. The clock is ticking. This is for your foodie friends. Stay with us.